Good evening, I'm Jeff Vaughn.
And I'm Joanne Purton. Thank you for joining us tonight. It has been 6 months since Brian Wilkie was killed battling a fire at two businesses in Westland. Just last week, it was determined that fire was arson.
And new tonight, the owner of those businesses is reacting to that news. George Marvaso went back to the scene and spoke exclusively to 7 Action News reporter Anu Prakash.
It hurt a lot of people, not just us, it hurt a lot of people, and we would like to get it to a conclusion and move forward.
With his loved ones by his side, George Marvaso says he is puzzled by last week's determination that arson is to blame for the May fire that destroyed his two businesses and killed Wayne Westland firefighter Brian Wilkie.
It stunned us, all of us. We were totally surprised.
29-year-old Wilkie died of smoke and soot inhalation while battling the fire here at Marvaso's Italian Grill and electric stick pool hall next door. His death is now a homicide. Marvaso claims initial information he was given is that the cause pointed to something other than arson.
The labeling on the fire was always no accelerants, not of human cause, and undetermined. And that came through the investigators, professional investigators that did the investigation. It also came from the proper agencies within the city.
Last week, investigators said how the fire burned wasn't natural, and based on physical evidence and other details they're not releasing, they concluded this was arson. Marvaso says he wanted to speak out to assure any doubters that he and his family have nothing to hide.
We didn't start no fire. Our business was on a huge uptrend. We had just invested hundreds of thousands, not tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, because the business was on the right track. And this was our whole livelihood. We know that 95% of the people in here know who we are, what we're about, but just people that don't know you and they see on the news all the time about an arson, the first thing is, well, what kind of job was this? Whatever happened, we don't know.
Their intention is to rebuild the businesses, but Marvaso says they need answers first.
If somebody burned our building down, if anybody, we want to know. I know the Wilkies want to know. This city wants to know. And, you know, our loss has hurt a lot of people. Nobody can replace the loss of Brian Wilkie.
In Westland, Anu Prakash, 7 Action News.
And there is more tonight. Marvaso says he is offering a $10,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest and conviction in that case.